Hello everyone. Good afternoon, all of you.
Good
And
afternoon, sir.
Good
okay,
afternoon, sir.
okay, all right. So let's begin for our class. So formally, I welcome all students for the class of professional communication. So is my voice audible clearly?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So first of all, I would like to tell you people that in previous semester, in first semester, you people were taught by Dr. Chaudhary. So in this semester, uh, I'm going to teach you. So first of all, I will introduce myself. I'm not sure whether how many of you know me or you don't know, but as we people are meeting this first time, so first of all, I will introduce myself, and then we people will go ahead with remaining part. So my name is Rahul Nagne. I'm from Upri, which is in Pandarpur Tahsil. I have completed my BA from Solapur University and MA from Pune University in English. So with that, I have experience of teaching students of various classes, maybe from 5th standard to 12th standard, and diploma as well as degree students also. And in Sweris College of Engineering, I've been teaching since last 2 years. This communication skills and professionals communication. Apart from this, for second year and third year, I also teach CIP, that is for Communication Improvement Program. So when you people will be also in second year or third year, you people will also come across with this CIP, that is for the improvement of our English communication. Okay, so with this, let's begin. First of all, I congratulate you people. So congratulate that you people have successfully completed your first semester. So completed in the sense teaching learning process you people have completed. Results are awaited, but maybe after some days results will also be declared. And I hope that all you people will get satisfactory marks there. But I have a question for you. If you're getting 90% marks, imagine, just imagine, maybe you are getting, or perhaps you may get less also. So if you are going to get 90% marks, so are you happy with these 90% marks, or do you think there are some other things also which are required for you or for your career? So that is question I have for you. So you people can unmute and speak. So just tell me whether only marks are important or whether there are other things also. So I have told you to imagine that you got 90% marks. So you're happy. Almost you might be happy. So what do you think? Which other things are required with marks? Answer me. You people have to unmute and speak.
new skills
Okay, skills. Uh,
and this communication.
okay, we will take one it as only communication skills. I will write down short form CS. Is screen visible? First of all, reply me. Is screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So marks are important. Then communication skills are important. Then any other factors? Do you think?
Applied knowledge.
Yes. Uh, Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Then any other points you remember? Think maybe you heard of this. Okay, it's all right. So you people have told much about this. So let's think about this. how you people get marks? So all you people are studying, all you people are attending all classes regularly and sincerely. You people are studying it, you people giving exams, and you people are going to get marks. So all you people are happy with this. And these days, all you people, your classes are online classes. Okay, and your exams are also online exams. So I hope that you people are enjoying your classes, your online classes. Do you enjoy, or do you think that there should be physical classes? What do you think? Because maybe there are some drawbacks and difficulties in online classes, so you expect that there should be physical classes. So I have received some of the responses of the students that there was no seriousness, and there was no study also, but still their exams were quite easy and they're sure that they will get good marks. Okay, so that way you people can manage this. You people can just maybe get all those things about marks 90% and all those things, everything, it will be simpler for you. Now let's talk about what other points you people have pointed out here. Let's talk about these communication skills or various skills also, not only communication, but we people will talk about other skills also. So can you get some, or is there any way that you people can improve your communication skills or any other skills by doing nothing? Simply imagine that you can just maybe attending something, and suddenly you people started speaking English. Or maybe other skills, technical skills also, let's consider maybe other skills like coding and maybe decoding, or some other skills also. You people, or any skill, not only one skill, but all skills, they cannot be acquired by any of the practice. Here what is required? Here your time is required. You people should spend some time here, you people should practice it, then only you people will be able to acquire skills. Remember, you people may get marks, but you people may not get the skills. So for that you people have to do study, for that you people have to practice, for that you people have to do hard work. And let's talk about this knowledge now. So do you think it is very simple to get knowledge simply? I don't think so. If it is like this, that everybody would be a knowledgeable person, but this is not the fact. We people have seen so many students, they are wasting their time doing useless things on social media, because they have smartphone in their hand, and these people, they are going to watch a lot of things, videos, audios, likes, posts and comments and etc, and they don't realize how much time they're spending in these things, and then they realize that their time has spent, but out of that they're not having that much knowledge. So if you want to get all those things, you people have to remember, you cannot take it easy, or it is not simple. If those who are considering it is quite simple, you can simply manage. For them, they can manage their marks, they can just complete their graduation, but they will be in position to find a single job. Okay, so therefore let's think about this. I told you people, I congratulate you people that you have completed your semester first. So similarly, you people are going to start your semester second, and eventually you people will complete your second semester also, and then second year, and then third year. And when all you people will be in your final year, so that time what you people will be looking for? Everybody, what you people will be looking for? All you people will be looking for placements. Okay, so I'm sure that all people are serious about this point at least. So that's why we people have taken admission for engineering, and we want to get a good job. That is, placements is nothing but these things. So do you have any idea what takes for placement? It is not only that if you have completed your third year, or if you have completed your graduation, immediately you're going to get a job. No, it is not like that. So therefore, I would like to suggest here some maybe method or procedure of placements. So it is not like that any company is going to come to your college and they're asking the management, or they're asking TPO, this year how many students have passed from all branches, and TPO will say, we have this year 350 students have passed from final year, and company will say, let's take all those 350 students for job. No, it is not like that. So what is procedure? Can anybody tell me? Recruitment process or getting selected into companies, what is usually there? Somebody of you unmute and try to tell me. You can use any language, not necessarily you can speak your mother tongue also. So how is normally a recruitment process or placement? Or you don't have any idea? You people have to speak. You can unmute and speak, or you can send me into chat box also, that will be okay, but you people have to speak. Don't just remain silent. Is it audible? आवाज येतोय का माझा सगळ्यांकडे?
Yes, sir.
Screen is also visible, I think. And I think all you people have taken your lunch. Have you taken?
Yes, sir.
I don't think it is heavy lunch, and because of that maybe you are feeling sleepy. Randomly I'm going to ask anybody, so let me know. Akshay, okay, roll number 22, it is audible? Akshay will reply. Akshay la आवाज येतो का?
Yes, sir.
So randomly I can ask anybody also. So come to the point now, pay attention to the screen, that for placement, म्हणजे आता आपण ज्यावेळेस सेकंड इयर थर्ड इयर कम्प्लीट झालं तर we will be looking for placement, means we want to get a job. So how normally you people get a job? So there is a procedure. So do you have any idea की काय होतं नेमकं, कसं सुरू होतं आणि कसं सिलेक्शन होतं?
Take interview.
Yes, Pratiksha, you are right. They take interview. Any other?
Aptitude.
Aptitude. Ritesh, you are also right. Okay, all right. So you people have given 2 points. One is aptitude and another is interview. So let's talk about this now. So it is not like that if you have completed your graduation and immediately you are called for interview. No, as rightly mentioned by Ritesh, first of all, or there are 3 rounds. Usually there are 3 rounds. There might be some more or less. Okay. Sometimes there may be 4 also. So all you people think about these 3 rounds. So in these 3 rounds, first of all, first round is of aptitude test. So in this aptitude, what is usually, there are certain questions to check your logical thinking, your ability, numerical ability, and your verbal ability. All those 3 points are tested in aptitude. Maybe for example, perhaps you might have heard about some questions based on age. किंवा तुम्ही बघा 4थीला किंवा 8वीला अशी स्कॉलरशिपची परीक्षा असते, अँड त्या स्कॉलरशिपच्या परीक्षेमध्ये जसे क्वेश्चन असतात बघा, मे बी बेस्ड ऑन एज, फादर्स एज इज दिस, son's age is this, and their proportion is this. So after 5 years, what will be age of father, what will be age of son, something like this. Or train distance, time and distance, speed, maybe based on calendar, based on maybe number of 3-4, maybe 8 to 9 chapters are there. Based on this, you people will be having certain questions. You people have to use your all skills, numerical ability, logical reasoning, and you people have to solve this. So here, first round, it will be of aptitude test. You people have to qualify. So don't just focus on your 90%. As I've told you, if you're going to study only on focus on only on your studies, and you're going to get marks, but if you're not preparing for your aptitude, you're not going to crack any of the tests. You're not able to participate in interview. So first of all, you people have to prepare for this aptitude test. Then usually some companies, or there is majority of the companies, they conduct a second round, and second round is of GD. So what is GD stands for?
Group discussion.
Yes, GD stands for group discussion. This is short form. So if you qualify aptitude test, then second round will be called, or maybe first round can be of GD and second aptitude. So it depends upon the company which is going to take recruitment. Okay, so second round, it will be of GD, group discussion. So again, in group discussion, you people have to perform well, that you have to communicate. You people will be given a topic, and you people have to discuss it in a group of 10 to 15 students normally. And based on your communication, based on your appearance, based on your knowledge, based on your maybe behavior, you people will be selected for next round. So then you people have to think of this third round, and then probably this third round is of personal interview. Okay, so these are the processes, and here you people have to face interview. These people will call you for interview at certain place, or these days virtual interviews are there, online interviews are there. So people have to answer questions asked like introduce yourself, what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, and why do you want to work with us, what do you know about our company. So these are the some of the frequently asked questions, FAQs, that all these things we people are going to discuss. Then again you people have to think about, if all those things, if you're going to appear for an interview, there is one more thing that is required, and you people have with you, that is resume. Okay, so without resume you cannot appear for an interview. So what is resume? Again, you people maybe get parallel terms for resume like biodata, or sometimes you people may get another term like CV also. You people try to understand, resume is nothing but whatever the qualification and your personal information, all those things, this is in your resume. Biodata is a small form. Here it is only your personal information and contact details you people provide. And CV is a broader term where you people become professional and have experience of 8 to 10 years in that particular field, then it will be your CV. So you people need to prepare your resume also. So do you have any idea why I'm telling all those things? Is it audible? कळते का हे मी शिकवलेलं बोललेलं कळते का?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All you people pay attention. I want your undivided attention, complete attention, because if you are not paying attention, then it is very difficult for you. And one thing you people have to remember, I'm not going to speak in Marathi. I'm not going to teach you people anything in Marathi or not in Hindi also. So maximum, majority, or all time, I will be speaking in English. Remember. Why? Reason is this, that I wanted to make you people also understand English better, and you people also try to speak English better. For that purpose, I'm not going to switch to mother tongue. But you people, I have given freedom to you people. You people can ask me questions in mother tongue, and if you are feeling it difficult to understand, you can ask me again. And if it is difficult, that time maybe at some point I may explain it in Marathi, but not all. So don't expect it from me. I hope that you people will understand and you will agree with me. Okay, so I'm telling all those things in the beginning of this, because the subject that we people are going to learn, that is professional communication. I hope that you people will see on the screen that professional communication is the subject that we people are going to deal here in this first second semester. In first semester, you people were having communication skills, where you people completed first unit was about grammar. So you people tried to understand articles, prepositions, conjunctions, and by using all those things, how you can make sentences. Then unit 2, it was about vocabulary for communication, oral as well as written communication. You people need a number of words with you, or a rich collection of words. So therefore you people have to increase your vocabulary. So based on synonyms, antonyms, prefix and suffix, you people can enrich your vocabulary. Then we studied about unit number 3. It was about oral communication, because your oral communication matters a lot. So therefore all you people will try to improve our oral communication, that is in spoken form, or spoken communication will try to understand. So therefore we studied how to write dialogues and how to present them in the form of communication, not only writing dialogues, but you people are going to use it in the form of role play. Then we people have discussed about unit number 4. It was about reading comprehension. So you people are going to get one paragraph, and after understanding that paragraph, reading carefully, you people are going to answer. Where in professional life, you people are expected that you people are going to receive an email from your senior. So you people have to read the email carefully, and you people have to understand what is conveyed in that email. So therefore it is important. So reading comprehension, it is also skill where you people have to work on. Then in unit number 5, it was about writing practices. So there people have studied about writing business letters like inquiry letter, complaint letter, order letter, etc. Then we people have also discussed about email writing, and paragraph writing and essay writing. So in this semester or second semester, you people are going to study this professional communication, because as I told you, after completion of your third year, you people are going to become professionals. That is, you people are going to work with companies, organizations, institutes. So therefore, it is important that you should know this placement procedure. You should know about aptitude. You should prepare for group discussion. You should prepare for personal interview, and you should also prepare your resumes, etc. So therefore, I just gave this uh, a brief introduction about this. So with this, let's go to the next slide. If it is clear to you, we people will go to slide, and on next slide, I will just talk about our teaching scheme and examination scheme. So as you people were aware about communication skills, we people were having only practical. There is no any kind of end semester exam. So end semester exam, no any exam will be of 30 marks or 70 marks at this semester, end of semester. But what we people are going to have, we people are going to have ISC for 25 marks, and we people are going to have ICA, which is of 25 marks, same as communication skills. So for how much marks you people are going to study this professional communication? This will be for 50 marks. Okay, try to remember, there is no any theory exam. And for this professional communication for teaching scheme, we people are going to have one lecture per week for theory, and 2 hours per week for practicals. Practicals in the sense that there will be again some assignments. I think in semester 1 you people have completed some assignments, so same assignments will be here for professional communication also. So based on your attendance, based on your write-up, your ICA marks will be given, and ISC, there will be 3 ISCs, and out of these 3 ISCs, best 2 ISCs will be considered, and out of these 2 ISCs, you people will be given that will be converted into 25 marks. Okay, I think that let me ask, previous lecture, मागच्या लेक्चर मध्ये लेक्चर 40 मिनिटचं होतं की 1 तासाचं झालं होतं, मध्ये 40 मिनिटला गॅप पडला होता का? Somebody?
Yes, 40 minutes होता.
Yes, sir. 40
I
minutes.
think that here also I got the same notification. That's why I asked. So I think that it needs renewal. Okay, it will be fine. So for today, we people will conduct 40 minutes also. We are not going to join back because immediately I am going to have another class. So for today only, we will have only 40 minutes class. We are not going to have more than 40. So don't join back or don't wait again. So meanwhile, I will confirm attendance also. So absent numbers, let me know. If roll number 5 is absent, then roll number 9, Vaishnavi is there. Okay. Then roll number 16 is absent. Roll number 23, Saurabh is there. Okay. Roll number 26 absent. Then roll number 43 absent. Roll number 48 absent. Then roll number 66 absent. Roll number 68 absent. So these are absent number. Once again confirm. If anybody is present, just say you are present. Roll number 5, roll number 16, roll number 26, then roll number 43, roll number 48, roll number 66, and roll number 68. These are absent numbers for today's class.
Hello,
Hi, yes, who is this?
sir. Roll number 48 is present.
Okay, so you have not renamed. Actually, in fact, you have joined with your name. So next time you take care that you are joining with your roll number also. Okay.
Sir.
Huh. So this is our teaching scheme. So let's go to see the next slide. So now if I ask you people a question, that the question will be like, why should we study professional communication? Okay. Or you people may ask me, why should we study professional communication? So to answer this question, we people are going to have some of the course outcomes that people will see here. So in this slide, all you people will get answers in the form of COs. CO means course outcome. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 reasons that will give us answer why should we study this professional communication. So try to understand first CO is that to nurture students effective presentation skills. Okay, so as I told you people are going to become professionals. You people will be in position to give presentations. Suppose that you people are working on a project. So about that project, all you people are required to prepare a presentation. So you are using slides, PowerPoint presentations, pictures, images, audios, videos, and then you people are expected to present it in front of your maybe employees, maybe in front of your unit, maybe in front of your boss, senior, etc. So therefore it is important that you should prepare nice presentations and you people are expected to deliver it. Okay, so for this reason we people are going to study professional communication. Then second reason, to equip student with skills for participating effectively in group discussion. So as I already told you, you people are going to become part of this process. So group discussion is also important part of recruitment process. So here you people will understand what is group discussion, then how you can participate and how you can effectively perform well in group discussion. So for that reason, we people will study this professional communication. Then next point, to equip student with skills for performing effectively in personal interview. So here also people try to understand interview is going to become part of your life. So why not start preparing for interview from day first or from today onwards. So in personal interview, you people should understand how personal interviews are conducted, how questions are asked, what preparation we people are need to understand all those points. So you people will study all these points here in professional communication. Then next, to develop resume writing skills of students. Here also you people will understand that without resume you cannot appear for interview. So all you people are expected to prepare your own resumes. So I hope that you people will start working on making of your resumes, and with the time you people keep it updating. Then next reason for learning professional communication, to develop and enhance the report writing skills of the student. So you wanted to improve your report writing skills. Again, this is part of your professional life. So when you people become professionals or you start working with organizations, you people are expected to prepare reports. How much work was assigned to you, how much you completed, and what are the reasons or problems that you are facing. So all these answers can be mentioned in a report. So different kinds of reports can be written. So we will try to understand how to write a report. And last point, to inculcate soft skills in students for personal and professional success. So this will be one of the reasons that you people are going to learn. So different soft skills like goal setting, motivation, leadership, positive thinking, communication skills. We need to be good in all those skills. So therefore we will try to learn all those soft skills also. Okay, so these are COs means course objectives. Okay, so is it audible? Let me know. Jay, roll number 17. Jay, is it audible?
Yes.
Huh. Okay, thank you. So in similar to this CO, there are course outcomes. So if you complete learning your professional communication, you people will be able to. So what you people will be able to, same as we people were having course objectives, same will be course outcomes. So you people will be able to prepare good quality presentation and deliver it effectively. So I'm not going to spend much time on course outcomes because they are similar to course objectives. Then you people will be able to participate effectively in group discussion. Then you people will be able to perform effectively in personal interview. Then you people will be able to prepare effective resume for job interviews. You people will be draft and write various reports professionally, and you people will be able to demonstrate various soft skills like team skills, leadership skills, creativity, etc. in different situations. Okay, so that was all for today, because this is last minute, and in this last minute you people may get disconnected at any moment. In next lecture we people will complete unit 1. What is in this unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? We are having unit 5, so we will try to see syllabus in next class. So meanwhile you people try to टेल मी इफ देर इज एनी डिफिकल्टी. काही कुणाच्या शंका असतील, कळत नाहीये, इंग्लिश बोलण्यामध्ये काही अडचण असेल, किंवा स्पीड इफ इट इज मोर अँड इट इज क्रिएटिंग प्रॉब्लेमॅटिक फॉर युअर अंडरस्टँडिंग, यू पीपल ट्राय टू टेल मी. I will again try to reduce my speed. I will again try to come down. I will try to make it more simple. So always you people try to tell me your queries, questions, and difficulties. Okay. If it is okay, somebody reply me, that is okay. If it is having difficulty, you just tell me you people are having difficulty in understanding. Yes, Aditya.
No, sir.
Okay,
Understanding,
fine.
sir.
Okay, fine. So let me ask Atharv, roll number 20. Atharv, do you have any difficulty, Atharv?
No, sir, it's perfect.
Okay, all right. Then let me ask roll number 35, Rishikesh. Roll number 35, Rishikesh. Okay, fine. So all you people just try to understand that if you are not replying, maybe perhaps your attendance may be marked absent, because all you people have to attend you. So we people are going to have discussion more about these things and skills, instead of just taking